Well, hello everyone, and thank you for joining me. I'm Jill Bloom, Group Publisher of Walls and Ceilings, and welcome to If Walls Could Talk. I'm so excited to have with me today Sheila Cross, who is the founder of Muddskip. Sheila, great to see you, and thanks for joining me.
Thank you very much. I'm honored to be here.
Well, you guys are such a disruptor in the space right now. What is Muddskip? What does everybody need to know?
So Muddskip is basically a technology that is disrupting the drywall sector because we have single-handedly solved the drywall bottleneck in construction. How do you ask? I would say that we literally are taking out half the time that it takes to finish walls. And in doing so, it's a wet-on-wet technology. So literally, when you apply your joint compound to the wall, as soon as it's dry to touch, you can go ahead and put another layer on, and that top layer will activate the bottom layer and it melts together. And because of that, you can also eliminate sanding 100%. So from a time perspective, you're literally eliminating all the time that you would normally wait for joint compound to dry.
What I want to understand is, you said it dries immediately, but I'm confused. So what happens if you make a mistake?
So technically it doesn't, our technology doesn't change the dry time or the cure time. It enables wet on wet layering. So There's a big misnomer in understanding. Everybody thinks it's an accelerant that makes it dry quicker. It does not. It transforms the joint compound so that it enables that wet on wet layering, which you normally couldn't do with regular joint compound. It would rip or tear.
Right.
And there's really no wrong way. It's very, very, very forgiving. And if you make a mistake, you just wait a while and come back and put more mud on it and flush it tightly, and it's very easy to repair.
It really is fascinating. I can't wait for everybody to see it. But the next thing I want you to talk about, you were sharing with me your Apple analogy. What is that? Tell everybody.
So we feel very strongly that Muddskip is to construction what Apple was to technology, that we're literally disrupting the industry at a level so monumental that it's going to change the way walls are finished in the world today, and virtually change all layers of construction in the process.
And there is no doubt that people are seeing that, because recently you were at the Builder Show, and you guys, it was like a sweeping you took away everything.
Yeah, we're so
what
humbled.
are all the awards? Tell us, what are the awards?
Blew our mind. Yes. So we were nominated for Most Innovative Building Material, Most Innovative Tool, and we won both categories and Best in Show.
I mean, that's amazing.
It really
Congratulations
is.
again.
Thank you.
Because that is just monumental. You guys are small business, kind of, building things up, and here you took the show away with Best in Show.
Absolutely. It was a David and Goliath moment, no doubt.
Yes, for sure. And so now, the other thing that's really, that we talked about before we got here was about your foundation. And it's so special. And I think it's really important that everybody knows what is your foundation and what's involved.
Yeah, thank you for asking. So when I was approached to start this company, I said I didn't want to do it unless we could help people and change the world for good.
Yeah.
And I had gone through a lot of turmoil. I lost a son to addiction, fentanyl overdose while in college. My husband passed away of a heart attack at the age of 54. Alcoholism was a contributing factor to that. And one of the individuals that's a part of the company lost a son to suicide just 2 years ago. And we learned that a lot of people suffer from addiction and mental health issues in this sector. It's actually 7 times greater in the construction industry than any other work sector, which is, that's hard to even comprehend. Our foundation is called It's the Little Things That Matter. And basically, a lot of the proceeds from the company are going to go into It's the Little Things That Matter, and we're going to help people support them in a fellowship with support for any of the issues they may have, whether it's mental health, addiction. We also want to have, in honor of my son, entrepreneurship scholarships, where we will help individuals, young craftsmen that want to get into the trades to start their own business. So we envision this as taking on a life of its own, where we're going to actually take mentors, put them in contact with young entrepreneurs, and then guide them through the process and help them to be good stewards and pay it forward, so we can create a revolution of good people doing good things.
I love it.
In construction.
I love it. That's really special. It's really great to see you taking something that was
Thank
clearly
you.
very traumatic for your family and making something so good out of it. I mean, both your son and your husband would be so proud. So Sheila, there's so many great things your foundation is doing, as well as Muddskip. But let's start with Muddskip. Where does everybody go? What's your website? How can they find out more?
So the website is muddskip.com, and we have an actual store there. We're also in full distribution with Orgill, Orgill.
Yeah.
They're one of the largest distributors in the U.S., and they serve the local hardware store and local lumber yards.
Nice.
So very strategic on our part because we want to serve the American public. We're 100% woman-owned company that is 100% made in America.
Very cool. That's even better. Very cool. And so tell me about your foundation. What's the website? How can they find out more about that?
It's thelittlethingsthatmatter.org, and you can go to the website, and basically you can go to muddskip.com and read the about us, our story, and that'll take you over to itsthelittlethingsthatmatter.org.
Nice. Sounds great. Well, congratulations again on your awards at the Builder Show. Congratulations on just being such a disruptor. And lastly, just congratulations on your foundation, because that is amazing.
We're super
Sheila,
grateful.
thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you. Appreciate what you guys are doing.
Oh,
it's
thank you
very,
for
very,
supporting.
very important.
Thank you. And if anybody has any questions for us, it's wconline.com. And while you're there, make sure you sign up for all our free content. Follow us on our social media channels. Stay safe and healthy. We can't wait to talk to you soon. Thanks again, Sheila.
Thank you. My pleasure.